Hey guys, this is Jacob here, and in this video I'd like to show you my very low level summoner build, Necromancer summoner. I'm doing the first Capstone dungeon with the curator here, which I have no idea if I will be able to beat with summons, but it seems that they deal insane single target damage at least. I've been waiting with the Capstone dungeon for a long time, mainly because I was just AFK leveling in the seasonal mechanic. But as you can see, the single target damage is great, and the minions do not die even on the boss. And the minions will get more tanky as I get levels and as I get Paragon levels also. So any of my minions died on this boss. I'm on level 48. I've overleveled a lot, like you can do this capstone earlier. I will show you my gear. I just dropped everything, didn't use any imprint, so as I dropped this with the cold for the Mage's Blizzard. That helps you with the stagger bar on the boss, maximum skeletal warriors on armor, maximum skeletal mages on necklace. Doesn't matter where it is. On necklace you get one more skeletal mage, means you get more sources of this chill, and you get more sources of shadow damage, which will be important once I get to the skills. Not using decompose, so this does nothing for me. Golem has 10% chance to reduce its active cooldown by 2 seconds and 5% chance to spawn a corpse. Helps a bit during like encounters where you struggle with corpses, but as you can see I've spawned plenty of corpses with Army of the Dead. And I have Army of the Dead power on my ring, which increases the attack speed of your minions by X%. That's it. Let's check the skills, the leveling skills. Like early on you just put 2 points into any of the basic skills. That's just to progress further. Then I've put 3 points into Youth Flash, 3 points into Skeletal Warrior Mastery, 1 point into Grim Harvest, and 3 points into Fueled by Death to increase our damage after consuming corpses. You want the Skeletal Warrior Mastery because the skeletons are really squishy early on, at least in World Tier 2. Then in here I'm taking Skeletal Mage Mastery, and that's Embrace for some more tankiness. Early on I've been using Iron Maiden with Enhanced Iron Maiden because I was using Sewer as my spender. You can use Bone Spear as well really early on. Then I dropped both of them and just focused on minions. After you get your ultimate, you swap the curse. And here I took Corpse Tendrils with Enhanced Corpse Tendrils and Blighted Corpse Tendrils. You want 1 point in Corpse Tendrils early, or at least after you get your Skeletal Warrior Reapers, because when you pull monsters together, the Reapers have AoE attack, so they are able to attack all the monsters pulled together at once. You want at least 1 point in Necrotic Carapace to let the minions generate 45 for you, so 1 point here. Later on you max it because you have a lot of skill points that you have pretty much almost no use for them. In the ultimate section you want to put 3 points into your golem to make it survive more. And you want to max this 4 points here all of them boost your minions, so that's attack speed for them. This is armor and elemental resistances for minions. This is more healing for minions, and this one gives them pretty much 30% more damage when you stand near them. You can stand near your skeletal mages pretty much all of the time. Then you take your ultimate, Army of the Dead, which lets you, if some boss like vaporizes all of your minions, you just press Army of the Dead and all of them will get resummoned. So that's what Army of the Dead is used for. And once you get the legendary power for it, it also increases the attack speed of the minions. In the key passive, I'm taking Shadow Blight. You might take Kalan's Edict. I don't like that one because that requires you to not take damage for 2 seconds. 2 seconds is a really long time when you are in like chaotic fight. So I find this more consistent, and that is also the reason that in the Book of the Dead I'm using skeletal mages, the shadow version of them, either with the stun chance or the fourth attack. Stun chance helps with bosses stagger bar. Fourth attack will deal more damage. Yeah. After all these key points, you will start putting points into other things. So after you get Army of the Dead, you want to swap the curse to Decrepify with Abhorrent Decrepify to be able to decrease the cooldown of your Army of the Dead at least a bit. And you put 3 points into Amplify damage because that just gives you more damage to cursed enemies. And at last, I've picked Blight and Supernatural Blight just to increase the damage of my minions in the to the monster that is in the pool of Blight. I want to focus on the minions mainly. You can choose any other skill if you want to be more active. You can use Sewer if you want to like do more damage yourself. I don't. I want to make the summoner as passive as possible, so I'm going with the Blight. For the Sewer one, you want to take the Supernatural Sewer, which will increase your damage by 2% per every minion. At this point I have 6, 12 and the Golem. I have 13 minions, so that would be 36% increased damage. Okay, since I'm using the Shadow Blight key passive, I want to get to this point here, which will let my minions deal even more damage to crowd control enemies. So I want to get to this later on. We'll have to figure out how. I will definitely put an update to this video later on once I get some Paragon points. But yeah, for now, this is my build. I use Skeletal Reapers, Skeletal Mages, with either of those shadow ones, and Golems, Blood Golem for the increased damage while healthy. Okay, did I show you everything? Yeah, I have no Paragon points yet. The minions will get more tanky and will do more damage once you get to your Paragon boards. Maybe for those of you who are playing on the seasonal server. In the World Tier 2 you are not able to get the legendary stones here, so from the basic ones I took Lightning Bolt because it has lower attack speed and it is ranged. I like the ranged more because the minion or the Seneschal does not have to walk anywhere to do its attack, so Lightning Bolt with, for the boss, slow in support, frigid support, That's to like fill the stagger bar faster, and Fortify support to build my Fortify faster. Other than that, you can use attack speed to generate your Fortify faster, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You can use the if you use the Sewer version and you want to deal your damage yourself, I'd suggest to put the energy or spirit generation. Which one is it? Resource support instead of one of these two, and attack speed support instead of one of these two. That way it would generate your resource and Fortify at the same time. And on the other skill, I'm using a utility with as long cooldown as possible, just so it attacks more often. So I'm using the only one that is available here, which is the Protect one, which gives you barrier. And I pair it with Safeguard because it is the only left support that can support this skill. So yeah. For overworld leveling, I've been running like this with Protect and Utility, and I was just standing. Let's get somewhere. I was just AFK leveling, doing other things like playing a game on my mobile or taking a lunch or playing with the kids. And what I did was just get to one of these and leave the character there and let the minions do their thing. And as people come and start this encounter themselves, the minions will just keep killing everything. And this is how I leveled. Like, when there are more people, the monsters die faster. You don't need to press your skills that much. Minions kill everything and you level up for free, basically. So yeah, this is how I leveled. And this is probably how I will keep leveling up until World Tier 4. Because it is really efficient and it is not that time consuming. The levels go really fast when people keep coming and are starting the encounter all the time. So yeah, that is it for this build for now. I will keep leveling up and I will update you when I make some significant changes. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!